Hello students, let us learn General Science for Class 8 from the book Science Square. Today we are going to learn chapter Pollution of Air and Water. In this chapter, we shall discuss about air pollution, causes of air pollution, a case study on Taj Mahal, greenhouse effect, preventive measures, water pollution, causes of water pollution, case study of Ganga River, potable water, purification of water, and preventive measures. Let us begin the chapter. Air. We know that air consists of a mixture of gases. By volume, about 78% of this mixture is nitrogen and 29% is oxygen. Carbon dioxide, argon, methane, ozone, and water vapor are also present in very small quantities. When air gets contaminated by unwanted substances, it will have both harmful effect on the living and the non-living plants. These we call it as a air pollution. How does air get polluted? The substances which contaminate the air are called air pollutants. Sometimes such are some substances like natural resources, smoke, dust from the forest fires or volcanic eruptions. Pollutants are also added to the atmosphere by certain human activities. The sources of air pollutants includes factories, power plants, automobile exhaust, and burning of firewood and dung cakes. You can see the picture showing the factories burning, releasing the pollution smoke, and the burning of firewood and dung cakes, which is still in practice in certain villages, also causes pollution. Many respiratory problems are caused by air pollution. Vehicles produces high level of pollutants like carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and smoke. Carbon monoxide is produced from incomplete burning of fuels such as petrol and diesel. We know that carbon monoxide is a poisonous gas. It reduces the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood. It comprises of smoke and fog also, which causes pollution. It contains oxides of nitrogen, which causes breathing problem and cough. Many industries are also responsible for causing air pollution. Petroleum refineries are a major source of gaseous pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is produced by the combustion of fuels like coal in power plants. It causes respiratory problems, including permanent lung damages. A kind of pollutants known as chlorofluorocarbons (CFCs), which are used in the refrigerators, air conditioners, and aerosol sprays. It damages the ozone layer of the atmosphere. Automobiles, which burn diesel and petroleum, also produce tiny particles, remaining suspended in the air for long periods. They reduce the visibility. When inhaled, they cause diseases. Such particles are produced during industrial processes like steel making and mining. In power plants, they give out tiny ash particles which pollute the atmosphere. Let us now discuss about the case study in Taj Mahal. We know that Taj Mahal is located in Agra, has been discoloring its white marble due to its air pollutants. The industry is located in and around Agra, like rubber processing, automobile, chemicals, and especially the Mathura oil refinery, have been responsible for producing pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. These gases react with the water vapor present in the atmosphere to form sulfuric acid and nitric acid. The acid drop down with the rain makes the rain acidic, and this is called acid rain. This acid rain corrodes the marble of the monument, and the phenomenon is called marble cancer. The suspended particulate matter, such as soot particles emitted by the Mathura oil refinery, has contributed towards the yellowing of the marble. Let us now discuss about greenhouse effect. A part of radiation that falls on the earth is absorbed by it, and remaining part is reflected back into the space. A part of the reflected radiation is trapped by the atmosphere. The trapped radiations further warm the earth, resulting in greenhouse. The trapping of radiation by the earth's atmosphere is called greenhouse effect. Without this process, life would not be possible on the earth. However, now it is threatening the life. Why? This is because it produces excess of carbon dioxide in the air, is responsible for this effect. Other gases like methane, nitrous oxide, and water vapor are also contributing towards this effect. Hence, we call these gases as greenhouse gases. Global warming. Carbon dioxide plays an important role in plants, but excess of it acts as a pollutant. Carbon dioxide is continuously being released because of the human activities. On the other hand, area under forest is decreasing. Plants utilize carbon dioxide from the atmosphere for photosynthesis, thereby decreasing the amount of carbon dioxide in the air. Deforestation leads to increase in the amount of carbon dioxide in the air because the number of trees which consume CO2 got reduced. Human activities contribute to the accumulation of CO2, that is carbon dioxide, in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide traps the heat and does not allow it to escape into the space. As a result, the average temperature of the Earth's atmosphere is gradually increasing. This is called global warming. What are the effects of the greenhouse effect? Global warming can cause sea levels to rise dramatically. In coastal areas have already been flooded. Global warming results in the range of effects on the change in the rainfall patterns, agriculture, forest, plants, and animals. How to prevent air pollution? We need to plant more number of trees. This is known as forestation. We need to use CNG instead of petrol and diesel in automobiles. The location of factories and industries must be in remote areas. Natural resources like solar energy, that is the sun, tidal energy, water, etc. should be used. Making compost instead of burning of leaves. Let us now discuss about water pollution. Whenever harmful substances such as sewage, toxic chemicals, silt, etc. get mixed with water, we say the water becomes polluted. The substances that pollute water are called water pollutants. Let us now discuss the case study of River Ganga. We know that Ganga is one of the most famous rivers of India. It passes through many towns and cities, and people in the cities and towns through garbages, untreated sewages, dead bodies, and many harmful things directly into the river. In fact, the river is dead at many places where the pollution level are so high that aquatic life cannot survive. Ganga Action Plan. It was launched in 1985. It aimed to reduce the pollution level in the river. However, the increasing pollution and the industrialization have already damaged this mighty river beyond repair. Now, the government of India has launched a new initiative known as National Mission for Clean Ganga (NMCG) in 2016. What are the causes of water pollution? Many industries discharge their harmful chemicals into the rivers and the streams, causing the water pollution. These industries include oil refineries, paper factories, textiles, and sugar mills and chemical factories. The chemicals released include arsenic, lead, fluorides, which dissolve in water and are washed into the water bodies from the fields. They seep into the ground, polluting the groundwater also. What are the effects of water pollution? Large quantities of garbage, untreated sewage, dead bodies, and many other harmful things are discharged into the river. All these have resulted into adverse conditions for the aquatic animals which are living in River Ganga. The harmful chemicals like arsenic, lead, etc., discharged by various industries have led to bad effect in acidity, changes in water, and impurity of the water. The usage of pesticides and weedicides in the fields get mixed with the water bodies during rainfall. This water seeps into the ground and gets polluting the groundwater too. This also pollutes the soil. There are various diseases like cholera, diarrhea, jaundice, etc. causes due to water pollution. The places nearby the cities takes up the river for drinking purposes. Bacteria present in the feces of mammals indicate the quality of the water. If such fecal contaminated water is consumed, then it causes many infections. Potable water. Water which is suitable for drinking is called potable water. How can we do this? A physical method of removing impurities by a household filter is a candle type filter. Boiling of water, which kills the germs. Chlorination. It is a chemical method. We can do this by adding chlorine tablets or bleaching powder to the water. Prevention of water pollution. We need to reduce the production of wastage and need to switch to durable and long lasting goods. We should avoid using of non-biodegradable goods. The next is reuse. We need to reuse the things in our daily routine work so that it will reduce the amount of wastages. Recycle. Recycling prevents the generation of many greenhouse gases and water pollutants and saves energy. So, the prevention of water pollution can be done by 3 R's: reuse, reduce, and recycle. Let us have a chapter recap. Air pollution is a contamination of air by impurities which may have harmful impact on the living organisms and the non-living components. Pollutants are the substances which contaminate air and water. Carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, carbon dioxide, methane, and sulfur dioxide are the major pollutants of the air. Increasing the levels of the greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide leads to global warming. Water pollution is a contamination of the water by substances harmful to life. Sewage, agricultural chemicals, and industrial waste are some of the major contaminants of water. Water which is purified and fit for drinking is known as potable water. Water is precious natural resource and hence we must conserve it. This ends the chapter.